Lol.
Wife refuses to let me eat her out. I've been with my wife for many years and we're pretty close. We were never super active, sexually. For a long time, I wasn't especially interested at all. After we had our kids and I started working out and feeling more confident, I began becoming more interested in sleeping with her again, actually to a point where she sometimes can't keep up with me, since I tended to come quickly. At some point I started to try and focus more on her enjoyment. This includes Kegel exercises and powering through after my first orgasm, and that works pretty well, usually. But for how long I can remember, she would never let me eat her. She sometimes lets me start, only to push me away and ask me to stop after a minute, and she's just uncomfortable during that entire time. I asked her about it several times and she only tells me that she's uncomfortable when I'm down there with my face. She's perfectly clean and beautiful, so I can't think of a reason, but that's all I get from her. I told her that I don't expect a blowjob in return, which she also never gives without me asking, although telling me that she doesn't mind it. The only reason I can think of is that she doesn't want me to see her butthole, which is also perfectly beautiful, because she's also very conscious about it when we do doggy. I'm starting to become frustrated. We've known each other for so long, we have nothing to hide from one another. I'm not even sure that anyone can help me with that at all. Edit. I should mention that I'm also clean. I do a whole body and mouth hygiene routine whenever I think that we might have sex later.
As well as telling her she looks lovely down there, tell her she tastes great too. Some women stress about their scent and taste. Also, women worry that the view of their stomach and thighs etc. isn't flattering, or that maybe they'll pass wind. I know, TMI, but we're complicated humans.
The fact that some stuff changed with you is fine. But clearly nothing has changed for her. And it's not fair to have the expectation that she changed just because you did. Her not wanting oral and wanting to hide her butthole has apparently been going on for many years. So if there's any hope of getting her to let you do this, you're gonna have to own it. I want to eat your pussy because I like the way it tastes, or I want to smash my nose in and smell you because you're delicious, or show me your butthole. It's gorgeous. If you keep trying to make it for her, she's never going to see the point. Because she's just not into it.
I fear that the more I push it, carefully, the more she closes up about the topic.
It's not about pushing. It's about expressing your desire. Not for her to do something, but for her.
I told her how beautiful she's down there. Her reaction was that she didn't even want to hear about it.
Saying it's beautiful is not the same as saying I want to shove my face in it.
Does she regularly have an orgasm? You might need to try indirect clit stimulation. My guess is direct feels overwhelming and she feels like she might pee or something. Also, if she was raised religious, she may think eating her out is dirty.
Maybe she's just not into it. Some women are that way, and everybody has their own sexual turn-ons. You can certainly talk with her about this, but be prepared to accept a firm no on this question.
Get her some weed, edibles, lube, etc., and she will be begging for it. Took my wife years to let me do it, and now when we start she grabs my head and pushes me down there, not that I ever complain.
Thanks, haha. I'm not gonna drug up my wife, she wouldn't ever agree to it.
Sorry to hear, man, and you are trying more than most men would, so hats off. Maybe she is just a prude, and I do agree with the one comment on trying to get her some type of buzz to lower inhibitions, and then she will realize what she has been missing. Even if it's an alcohol buzz.
She's not a prude. I know that. Maybe the time when I wasn't really interested in her left a mark. I thought about using alcohol, but I'm pretty certain that she wouldn't want that. She's very stubborn and hates not being in control.
Don't forget to subscribe for more funny Reddit stories and comments compilation.